Hi, fourth graders. Welcome to day 3 of our word study this week. As you recall, we're working on ambiguous vowels. We're looking at the 3 spelling patterns, AU, AW, and AL. They all make that OR sound in the words that we find them in. Today, we're looking at something a little bit different because we've learned that they all make that same OR sound, yet sometimes we need to watch out for oddballs. There are some words that don't exactly fit this pattern. So if we have a table with the OR sound, with the AW pattern, the AU, and the AL, we can fit our 3 words in that we've looked at this week: flawless, author, and always. We would put them in the column with the matching spelling pattern. But today we're adding an oddball section because there are some words with these spelling patterns that do not have that same sound. So let's look at some. The first word is laughed, and if you notice, it does have that AU spelling pattern. So if we were to sort it just by looking at it, we would probably put laughed in this part of our table. But remember, these all make that OR sound. Author is in that column. Does laughed have that OR sound? No, it doesn't. So if we were going to sort it, we would put it in the oddball section. It's an oddball. It doesn't exactly fit. It has the same spelling pattern, but it doesn't make the right sound to fit with the others. So it's an oddball. And here's another one. You can see a man here with his thumb up saying he's all right, he's okay. Well, you might be thinking, that does have the AL spelling pattern, and it does have that all kind of sound. But remember that we're looking in accented syllables, which means that we're looking for words that have more than one syllable. And all right is actually 2 different words. The trouble is that a lot of 4th graders and adults write all right as one word, and they turn it into a compound word. So they think, oh, well, it's got that AL pattern, the all sound. So I would sort it with always in the AL column of our table. Except that it doesn't really fit. It's a bit of an oddball because it's actually 2 different words, all and right. So it doesn't fit in a table for words with accented syllables. Okay, so we were actually going to put that in the oddball section. And I have one more for you. Okay, here you can see we have a chest of drawers. And we have that same AW spelling pattern, just like flawless. But flawless and drawer do not sound exactly the same. They have the same spelling pattern, but we don't pronounce them the same. We don't say that same sound the same for a drawer. So I'm actually going to put drawer in the oddball section as well. So today when you do the word sort, it's a little more tricky because you are not just looking at the words for where to put them based on the spelling pattern. You are going to have to say them as well. And you're going to have to be listening and think, does the sound match that or sound? Or is it an oddball? Does it not really, like think of laughed. It had an ah sound, not an or sound. So we would have to move that into the oddball section. So this is the hardest word sort of the week. You're really going to have to concentrate on saying the words carefully and listening for the right sound. Remember, dictionary.com, you can click on that link at the bottom and you can have it read the word to you if you're not sure how to say it. But I'm going to read these words through for you first. So our first word is alter, which means to change something. Awfully. Brawny. Now, brawny means kind of like big and strong and kind of tough. So brawny is the next word. Laughed. Well, we've talked about that. So hopefully your oddball signal is going off. Trauma. That means when someone has suffered something that's kind of really hard to deal with or kind of devastating. Yawning. Lawless. Falter. That means when someone kind of stumbles a little bit. Walrus, you know, that animal. Sausage, author, drawer, drawing, lawyer, calmly, and salty. Quite an interesting mix there. So see if you can sort each of those words into the correct box based on their spelling pattern, but then there are just a few oddballs sprinkled into the mix that may not exactly fit based on their sound. Do your best, my friends. Have fun.